husbands and wives. A husband said, well, actually, it's like it's a joke for Catholic men. I mean, if you are Catholic, you might be able to relate with this. Are you a Catholic, my dear, or a Christian?
Me?
Yes.
I actually just follow my parents as follow the traditional religions in Taiwan. Yeah, so it's mixed with Buddhism and what we call is
Taoism.
Yeah, Taoism.
But are you familiar with Catholics and Christians?
Yes, I'm familiar with
that. There was one joke I read the other day, and it says, the husband says,
right.
Why God? Because in for Catholics and Christians, we believe that God gave 10 commandments.
Right.
So the husband said, why is it that God just gave 10 commandments for humans to follow?
Right.
But my wife, she gave me unlimited rules to follow. So I was actually laughing at this kind of joke. It makes me think, is it really or do husbands really think about their wives this way? Like are wives always giving a lot of rules to their husbands?
I don't know. It depends.
It depends. How about in
right.
Taiwan?
My wife?
No, I mean in Taiwan in general.
Taiwan,
do men feel this way?
Generally speaking, I feel that in Taiwan, from my colleagues, family, I might say I seldom find this kind of things in their family.
Oh, wow,
I
just
feel I just feel they are quite independent after even they get married.
I see. So the wives do not usually control the husbands.
I saw so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because most of time, if wife wanna set a lot of rules for their husband, usually it's after they have baby.
Oh, yeah. I see. Yes, but then this is usually like a common joke for wives. So sometimes I feel bad. I'm like,
right,
do a lot of women really do it this way? Why do they always make this kind of jokes about women making a set of rules for their husbands?
Well, but I think it depends on if the wife is working as well, or the wife is a housewife.
Could be. Yeah. Yes, very true.
Yeah, if the wife is a housewife, yeah, she probably will set a lot of rules.
Yeah. Very true. Okay, so speaking of jokes, since today is April Fool's Day.
Yeah, first day of April.
Yeah, so we call it April Fool's Day. Is April Fool's Day popular in Taiwan?
Yeah, almost everyone know this day. But so far I didn't see any funny things from my friends.
I see.
Or any joke, anything try to fool me. No, I didn't see anyone.
I see. All right. So since it's April Fool's Day, let's do some jokes. Do you know any jokes, or do you like jokes?
Yeah, I used to read a joke from a message from nine my friend sent to me. And then it's mentioned about in a public bars.
Okay.
Old people find a a young people is keeping playing the video game from the smartphone, and just cannot stop. And the old man and ask him and persuade and try to ask him to stop because he say if you keeping playing game it gonna hurt your eye, his eye. And the young people say tell the old man, do you know how old is my grandfather? The young people ask the old man, do you know how old is my grandfather? And the old man asked him, how old is your grandfather? And the young man said, my grandfather is 104 years old. 104 years old. And the young people asked the older man, do you know how the him can live so long? And yeah, so the older man feel quite interested, ask him, yeah, why he can live so long? And so the young people answer him, because my grandfather always mind his own business. He never care about other people's business.
Oh wow. Oh my goodness, because he minds his own business. That's why he lived for so long. All right.
Yeah. So that mean he wants an old man to just
Mind his own business. Exactly. Oh. All right. Well, I also have another joke. It's about being slow.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So, a snail walks into a bar. So a snail, that slow animal.
Yeah, I know.
So a snail walks into a bar, and the barman tells him there's a strict policy about, having snails in the bar. So the barman kicks him out. Okay. So a year later, the same snail enters the bar and asks the barman, "What did you do that for?" So, after he got kicked out, it took him a year to come back and ask the barman why he did that for. So I'm like, oh wow, it took him a year to go back and ask the barman. Poor snail. Yes. Anyhow, it's April Fool's Day, my dear. So happy April Fool's Day.
Yes.
So if you're going to play a joke on someone or play a prank on someone, what would you do?
Have no idea because I seldom do this kind of thing. especially yeah, I don't know. Sometimes just feel life is a little bit boring.
Very true. So sometimes you also need to tell jokes.
Yeah, but fortunately, some of my friends always send me a lot of jokes from line. Yeah, some of them are really interesting. There's another one is I think it's another joke is an old man as well, but the old man is very famous in Spanish. In Spain, yeah.
In Spain.
Yeah, and he was invited to a TV show, and the host asked him some questions, and the host asked him, "Do you see doctor?" And the old man said, "Yes, I do. I do see doctor. If I don't see doctor, the doctor cannot survive. They need a job." So and the host asked him the second question. Do you when you get the drug from do you gonna get the medicine from the hospital? And the old man say yes, because the hospital have to survive. So I will receive the medicine from the hospital. And the host keep asking the third question. And so, do you take those medicine? And the old man say, no, I never take those medicine because I wanna survive.
I see.
Yeah.
Could be true. You know, there
Yeah.
are some people who don't take the medicine, but they still survive.
Yeah, and because medicine is another kind of drug.
Very true. That's just so funny. uh, okay, me too. I have another joke, like doctor and patient.
Okay.
The doctor said to the patient, "You are very sick,"
Mhm.
and the patient did not believe the doctor. So the
Right.
patient said, "Can I get a second opinion?"
Oh, I see.
And then the doctor said, "Yeah, sure. You are very ugly too." I'm like, okay, fine. I think it will make you really, really sick if the doctor tells you that. Yes. So maybe next time let's not just ask the doctor for second opinion. Maybe let's just go to another doctor for a second opinion.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, very true. And anyway, happy April Fool's Day, my dear.
Yeah, me too.
Yes. Anyhow, did you have fun?
Yes, a lot of fun.
Anyway,